Michael.
Shit.
Oh mince.
Damn it.
Manage.
Ik heb signé.
Dank nogmaals.
Droge. Pinche güey.
Good na Luis ka mitaho.
Top poker players from every span of the globe. They've labored in love for an entire league season, and now the end is near. The final table set, but who will be crowned Premier League champion? We're in the midst of a corker. Still 6 left on this final table, including 11 times world champion Phil Hellmuth, UK and European champion Frazer, the German steady man Eddy Scharf, WPT winner, it's the Finn Juha Helppi, EPT champion Vicky Coren, and poker diva Lieu. Last time we didn't lose any players, but Phil Hellmuth certainly fell from grace. His chip lead frittered away, and the question, can the poker brat keep his rattle in the pram?
Phil Hellmuth is on complete tilt. He's losing control.
The German Eddy Scharf has looked the most comfortable up to now. And Vicky Coren took the chip lead at one stage after tangling several times with Lieu.
Oh, yes!
Oh, my!
You beauty! Go!
What a great call that was.
Yeah! Can Phil get back in it?
I've done everything right except I haven't won any hands.
Someone will be crowned champion tonight.
To win this thing, would be a really nice feather in my cap. I'm trying to be the greatest poker player of all time.
I'm not sitting there to come third, second, anything. I'm going out there to win it.
I've had enough of second places. I'm here to win.
I'd love not to come last. I'd love to show a profit on my investment, but it's not going to kill me if I don't. And I think that means I'll maybe have a more fun time than some of them.
I'm expecting to win it. I'm not expecting to get out first.
The guys are sitting in the green room and betting and taking odds. And I often see at the end of the line it says any German to win 10-1. That definitely has to stop.
Scharf has been dominant, and what a story it would be if he could sit on this chip lead to the end. Ian Frazer's been on the up and up, as has Vicky Coren. Hellmuth dropping off over $100,000 since he sat down. But anybody can win. This thing's gonna go on deep into the night.
3 pots on a rope? I might have missed it.
I'm joined by the monster mash of Dave Devilfish Elliott and Tony G. Blinds up to 5 and 10,000, and there is your chip leader.
When Ian went crazy, started raising every pot, I pointed it out too.
I'm going to just call with these 2 fours.
Why not? You can raise.
Just call, huh?
Yeah, I told you. Just call, baby. He didn't want to raise again so many times in a row. What's Phil going to do with it? He's got a suited dangler, baby. Suited dangler with the ace kicker. That'll be Phil's next book.
The suited danglers?
Yeah,
How to play the dangler. Start at the bottom and work your way down, baby.
Check.
If an ace pops down here, we're going to get a little bit of action.
Yeah,
not
everybody's
too
got
much.
What about a
something.
4? What happens if a 4 comes?
Eddie takes the pot.
Helpy in the big blind with the face, with the paint.
What was that?
And there's 40,000 in there. There's a couple players in here who would like to have that money.
Well, Jack Queen's about the best stand at the moment.
Check.
Ian Frazer with ace-9.
Check.
Yeah, I like the Jack Queen.
Check.
Helpy's playing this KG.
Helpy's going to call if anybody makes a move. Don't worry about that. They might even raise him.
I guess it looks like a good board for Phil to bet in, but it wouldn't be a great bet, would it?
I don't think he's going to bet. No value for him. Too much risk.
No, you can't bet into that. It's a very dangerous. No, I mean, this is a bad bet if it makes it, I think. 9-10, all them callers.
Too many draws out there for a 9-10?
Too many draws out there, everything, you know. I mean, it's a bad bet. That's
15.
a very bad bet.
15,000. What is he thinking?
Well, how's Frazer going to read this, first of all? Second pair top kicker.
If Frazer calls, Juha can move in here.
I think Frazer will it's going to call, isn't he? He's not going to raise. I think he's just going to call, and Juha will call too. Or he'll fold and Juha will call. One of them two combinations.
Frazer's on 285,000.
Where's 30 total?
He's playing a big game here.
Now Juha can move in.
No, and I think Juha might throw it away now. Because he don't know if Phil's going to re-raise behind him if he calls. I don't think he wants to move in with this straight draw.
He'd have to put everybody on just about their exact hands to move in, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'd have to be reasonably confident he could get people off it. Oh, my God, he's grabbed him.
I have a feeling he'll move in. This is a good opportunity to make a stand.
Yeah, well, he can't call. I mean, moving off fold is on the, he can't call it now. 30,000. I don't.
This will be a brilliant play if he moves in and picks up 75,000.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to pick up, and he can make it a big raise. He can make it about 160 more.
It's an ideal situation to move in. A rainbow with a perfect straight draw and 2 overcards.
Yeah, and plus one's got an ace deuce, and the other one's got second pair. It's perfect. But he don't know that. He's in. He's
in.
He's in. Tony called it right. He's in. And now they're both going to throw their hand away, and you ask one a nice
He's in, and they're in the bin.
I mean, that's great stuff for the Finn, isn't it? I mean,
well, I said I liked the Jack Queen at the beginning when I saw the flop. That was always going to be the favourite in this hand to take the pot, right, Tom?
Yeah, you could see it happening, and they never bet enough to put any pressure on him. And now Ian Frazer, there's no way he can call.
But, I mean, he can only make this move if he reads Ian Frazer's raises weak, can he? I mean, he's read it perfect, hasn't he?
He's getting desperate as well. There's a lot of factors. He has to make a stand. He's at a stage now where he either gets a big hand, he doesn't want to keep dribbling down.
Even if Ian called it, it'll only be even money. He's got 14 cards to catch.
Yeah.
Exactly even money, as we can see.
Juha's come up with some big plays in this tournament at the right time.
And it's a critical hand.
Pass.
He's got it. Doesn't have to see the turn or river, does the Finn. And with that pot, he will somersault over about 4 players. Juha Helppi is the original Finnish poker player. He has won a WPT event, but is more well known for finishing second in big events, once to Roland de Wolf and once to Phil Hellmuth.
My career highlight is definitely the WPT Aruba because that meant a lot to me. I was totally unknown before that. Then people got to know me. I got to play some big tournaments. I got some other nice results, and it's been like a dream after that. I have a few big second places. I really hated losing to Roland and especially losing to Phil last summer. But I hope I get my revenge here.
Welcome back. Blinds up now, 7 and 15,000. And it's Juha Helppi under the gun. It's actually his birthday today, and well, might have expected a better present than that, but you gotta play what you get. Jacks are raising.
I think they'll just let him have it this time.
Pass.
Do they believe? The last time.
Oh, look at this one here.
What's in this position? Frazer, quick
We are
all in.
going to have a clash.
Well, that's it.
Well, one ace is out and one king is out.
Yeah,
so
Frazer's in bad shape here.
you has a big favourite here.
I think that ace from space might just pop in again. It hasn't.
Hearts.
So far. Nobody's
But no
got
hearts.
Wow.
How good is it to have a heart right now?
Wow, what a big difference.
It's hard to hit now.
Yeah.
It must be around 90% now.
You know,
Oh, baby, doll. Look at that one, huh?
Pretty bad card.
No, you don't want another heart to come in. See how,
Unbelievable.
did I say that ace from space was coming down, Jesse?
Helppi's going to be out. The Jack of Hearts is a split. The Jack of Diamonds for the win, and that's it. He can get up and gather his stuff.
Yeah.
He's just hoping for a heart. Show us some heart.
Oh.
And he has some heart.
It's going to be a hurt.
Happy birthday.
What a game this is, huh? What a game.
What do you mean? I had the best hand when the money went.
Okay, yeah. So if you give me...
Spooky. That was spooky, wasn't it?
You know, this is just designed to make us sit in this box for another 3 hours. Unbelievable.
Movie, cool
That
hand, Luke.
shuffling machine went smash into
Yeah,
pieces.
there is 3.
$260,000 on offer on the final table. The lion's share is $125,000 plus the trophy for the winner, $60,000 for second, and then it's a guaranteed $10,000 for sixth, fifth, fourth, and third move up. There is a lot of money up for grabs, but it's more than that. They've been playing each other week in, week out. The bragging rights will last a lifetime.
Lizzie Lieu, it's up to you. You just call with that queen ten of diamonds. That's a nice hand to get you in trouble.
Why is everybody limping all of a sudden? Contagious?
Well, I think they all thought Juha was on his back, and now he's back in again. They all thought they'd lost the player, now they're all sick.
Let me tell you why they're limping, because raising is too expensive right now, so they're limping instead.
Makes sense. Oh, wow. Vicky.
That's fine.
Oh.
No raise.
But it's fraught with peril limping, isn't it?
Oh, she's hit the flop, and they're both hit the flop.
Forfeited.
But how big is she?
Liz loses it in a massive way. Is this going to be another war between the girls?
She's only 87. I thought she'd be about 99 here. Looks like a huge hand.
20,000. Cold.
Quick call by Coren. She needs an 8 or a 5. That's
and she's looking for trouble.
Yeah.
That's just made Liz's hand even bigger.
Check.
Unbelievable. What a hand for Liz Lieu. She's got Vicky drawing dead now.
She's doing
5%.
dead to an 8. She's doing dead to an 8.
But can she get the date with an 8?
Liz got Vicky to pay her off a couple times already. I mean, Vicky's caught Liz speeding, hasn't she? I think she might get curious here.
55,000. All in. All in.
Oh, Vicky, it's such bad timing, this is. Such bad timing.
It looks a little like a straight, doesn't it?
Oh, she's got to call. 2 pair and a flush.
She has to call. There's no choice. And Vicky's going to double her up.
Oh,
she has no choice.
This is such bad timing, baby.
Call.
She has to call.
Call.
I can beat a draw.
Yeah.
She's got a draw. She does.
She's got a draw.
Does have a
Of course I
draw.
have no choice. I need an 8.
Wow.
Well, this is going to be expensive for Vicky.
Date with an 8. That's what she needs.
I'm supposed to have that.
Here it is.
Well, you know, Vicky did that with.
How much is
She
that gonna
murdered the
cost?
chips with the queen deuce out. She don't need to do this, you know. She's hitting cards. She's doing well, Tony. She just had to sit back a little bit now.
What happened?
120.
Well, she had no hand and no draw.
120.
I think Vicky wants to stamp her authority over Liz Lieu. She wants to show that she's, you know, these two women are having a little bit of a battle together, you know. Because, you know, I think especially Vicky don't want to let the world know that Liz Lieu's a better poker player than her.
If she has a different...
And this tournament, in the wee morning hours, this is going to go.
We better order some breakfast, I think.
I tell you, they were playing for $80 million at the final table in the World Series this year. After this amount of time, they were head up.
You know, Frazer's the only one who actually lives a few miles down the road and gets a good night's sleep in his own bed.
Quiet today.
Well, I tell you, he could go change his suit if they have a break.
Meanwhile, we're staying in a little room in the hotel there.
No raise.
And Juha didn't push.
Huh.
I would have thought it was nearly time.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Is he suspicious?
He's just being extra careful.
He's suspicious. 2 pair.
Check. Check.
Oh, if it comes a jack. Frazer's got a straight draw.
He's got a straight if it comes a jack.
Good point. I never.
15.
No, don't do it. All in. We're going to see an all-in move here. I would imagine.
Will Juha slow play this?
No, it's too dangerous, look. There's 2 straight draws there, a flush draw there. He's got to raise. If he calls, it's a bad call.
Call.
Well, it's a bad call, that, Tony.
Wow,
You
he's
agree?
gambling to try and win some chips.
Ah, I don't agree.
Wow.
He could have a lot of draws here, you know.
If a jack comes off, His tournament's over.
It would serve him right if a jack came off. See the spades come off, now we don't know where he is.
What if Frazer just sets him in?
Well, you know, this is, you know, if it had bet 50, he would have took this.
It's like he's giving him money though, right?
No, well, 25 so weak, he had to bet 50 there. 50 would have took it, you know, I think.
2 pair he's got, you, huh? I don't think there's anything that could take it. You are just thinking whether to raise or not.
Well, he can't raise, can he? There's a spade come off.
He can if he thinks he's good.
Yeah. Well, if he thinks he's good, what's he going to call a raise with? What's the point?
This is, I feel like...
he's just going to call. It's an automatic call, and, in my opinion. And he's going to take Frazer's money, which is just given to him.
Raise.
There you go.
Well, I mean, that's yeah, but I mean, what can you know? Why raise? What can Frazer call him with? You know, nothing. There's a flush there now. I mean, if Frazer had a king, he'd throw it away, right, Tony?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No point raising.
This is it's a facet of Juha's game, though. I mean, he seems to get extra chips out of pots where it doesn't seem like he has.
Well,
too
in
many
my
options.
opinion, you know, that's the only hand. The last bet there is the only hand that Juha's played bad. I mean, because that situation there, there's a straight there, there's a flush there, and there's no way in the world that Frazer's going to call him a one pair. What's in this?
Deuce, ace, deuce, ace, 4. But I'm getting the first one home, so that's a good sign. And I waited a long time. That's a good sign.
Come on, squeeze them up.
There's 4 players at this table who don't really have more than 10 times the big blind.
And Phil Hellmuth knows he deserves aces now. He's been so patient.
I guess it's my turn then.
All in from Frazer with the ace.
Wow, I mean, that's a bit too strong for me. But
Call! Has he got him beat?
What's he doing?
And Ian Frazer could be the first one out.
I don't like. What's he do that move for the small blind now?
Frazer's in trouble here. What did Juha wake up with? Oh my! Pocket kings.
Unbelievable. Let's have that ace from space one time.
You has been very patient. There's no doubt about
ace
this.
from space one time.
Well, Juha covers Ian here. He could be our first casualty.
Yeah.
He was looking.
Ace from space,
so
baby.
Good.
No, it's not there.
We've seen it come on the turn. Devilfish is not feeling it.
I'm not feeling good.
And we could have the first victim of the fin.
Yeah, this looks like I've done 4,000 in.
I think Frazer's going to be out.
I don't want to. You know, no need for that, really. You know, I mean, I don't know.
He was looking like a likely winner.
He could have made it 60,000 and seen where he was.
Well done, good luck, everyone.
I don't know. Never mind. He's played great. Just a rush of blood down.
Try keeping the smile off Juha's face. He's flying now. The birthday boy Helppi gifted those chips up to 400,000 plus, though it's Eddy Scharf still leading. And Hellmuth, he says he plays a short stack well. We'll see. First casualty, the Razor. He's had a great tournament, but now out.
I really did enjoy the game. It's just a shame how it, gets to the end so quick like that. Well, I say quick, 5 hours, 20 minutes ain't really quick, is it? I mean, someone had to go, I suppose. There you go. Yeah, I'm gutted.
So
everyone's relieved.
The seal is cracked.
Why do I ever have a bet on anybody? I never get it right. It's scary. I should stick to 16-runner horse races. Unbelievable.
Oh, you still have Phil Hellmuth running for you.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone running for me.
At the moment, Phil Hellmuth just sort of crawling.
Praise. 80 in total.
Perhaps put off a little bit by Ian's foibles. Coren just sticks half a stack in.
All in.
Wow.
Wow, is this guy catching some cards now?
How does he know the ace-jack's good?
Well, he's got 420-odd thousand now. That's so he's not that bothered.
I should have gone all in myself now, then I wouldn't have a decision. Okay.
Would Juha have called if she had gone all in?
I think if she would have gone all in, it would have thrown it away. I mean, she had 198,000. They don't want to put that in with an ace jack.
Well, if Coren, she thinks maybe her cards might be live here, Tony, but she's in much worse shape.
She's in a big dog. Hopefully she doesn't push him over the line.
I shouldn't have so many left. I think I have to play with this, but...
I think the answer is she's got about 110.
Come on.
She's gambling.
Oh, this is such a bad time to gamble.
Helpy's about to take out.
That's horrible.
You are going to have a big lead here.
That's what you were not supposed to have.
This is the last hope for Great Britain in the Premier League.
What do you feel, Fish?
He doesn't. So.
I think you are going to knock her out. And this game, I think this game could be over with a lot quicker than we thought now.
I am hoping for some lady luck to come out.
Wow, you're really
Let's see what the machine has produced.
He's not happy with this.
You know, Vicky started all this trend off. Let's go all in. And Ian followed on, and now she's back all in again.
Will a 9 be produced?
Wow.
That's not good.
That's the end of that. She's more or less got no outs.
Very special things will have to happen now.
Like a 10-8, I think.
Yeah, about an 8-10.
10 would be good.
Maybe the shuffling machine.
She needs to catch a 10. She needs to catch a 10.
At least a king.
Yeah, 10. Well, she needs to catch a 10 to give her a
10-8 king to keep alive.
Yes.
I prefer a 10.
1-10.
Oh well. Have a lovely evening. Congratulations, all of you. Good luck.
5 hours.
Well, Vicky got 20,000 and it cost me 20,000. I don't know.
Flashes of brilliance from the teacup in this Premier League.
And everyone's kind of pushing it to you, that they want him to win this.
Two hands have taken Helpy from sort of bottom of the leaderboard to runaway chip leader.
Yeah. Hellmuth's got a double up just to have half of his chips. This is bad for Phil because Phil don't want to see you get a big chip lead. You know, he's definitely, you know, the next best player on the table.
I've had a fantastic time through this whole tournament. It's been great to be playing with these fantastic players. The mood's been brilliant, just loads of banter and fun and needle, and it's all been very exciting. I think I've played pretty well. I've done all right. I'm pretty proud of how I've done, and yeah, it's been a really great series.
Down to 4. Pressure is on. One of these will become the first ever Premier League champion.
And now it's all the outsiders. The Finn, the German,
I threw away the ace.
the American, and another American.
But I'm going to pick the king soon.
Where are they
I
from?
told you what all I'm asking for is if my hand holds up, Eddie. That's all I ask for. You heard me say that.
I understand.
Against you or Juha or Liz. I just want it to hold up.
Huh.
Because the writing's on the wall.
Yeah.
Pass.
This is all about holding your nerve, isn't it?
Yep.
Pass.
You know what? I've just lost $4,000 on this. I'm working in this commentary box all day for nothing, Jess. In fact, I've got to double the money I'm earning. Is this bad or what?
Well, at least you've got 20,000 sandwiches.
I think you got about king jack.
Got nothing, buddy.
He's lost the sandwiches.
Too much.
I need Phil to win to get out of this mess.
Just call out, tricky. But you know I like to play along with calls, right? No sense for me to gamble. Right?
No sense. Just up a 10, don't come off.
It seems like Scharf keeps limping in weak and
10-8-5. 10-8-5 would be a disaster.
Yeah. It'd be amazing if I had aces here.
Whoa, 10-8.
Wow.
Wow. I nearly called it right, huh?
You called it, Devil. What if it comes to 5?
5 comes
They
now.
both checked it.
Well, Hellmuth could be done.
If a hat comes now, Hellmuth's going to move all in. Ooh, that's a big saver for Hellmuth, I'll tell you.
Why did Eddie so passive? Wow.
Well, he was trap checking, obviously.
40,000 US?
And now what's Hellmuth going to do? That jack might have just saved Hellmuth one more time. If it come off a deuce there, if it come off a hat there, or 5, it's called anyway. He's called anyway.
He's drawing dead.
A jack will split it.
Dead as a doornail. Will a jack save him? That's a very safe card. Now Hellmuth could win this pot.
Check.
Oh, well, Hellmuth wasn't even interested.
He didn't even want to know about taking it.
Yeah, thanks for the cooler at this level. Appreciate it.
Eddy Scharf didn't win enough, did he?
No.
He didn't win enough. He should have put him out.
Well, I don't think Hellmuth was going to go out with a 10-5 there. We've all seen how he plays.
On the flop, he would have gone all in.
I don't think so.
I was lucky, huh? You hear that? I was lucky. After all this punishment, I was lucky that hand, huh?
I think if a 5 or a hat would have come off on the 10, then they would have got it all in.
For hours I've been waiting. Hours I've been waiting. I know you guys are thinking Phil's playing too tight. I've waited for hours.
I guess that's what they're thinking.
So sick.
He has waited.
So sick.
For
so
quite a long
sick.
time.
Not one time. I've let Eddy Scharf run me over, for God's sakes. If I pick up 3 hands, he's busted. Boom, boom, boom. That's the way it's going to go, too. He ran me over, for God's sakes. So sick.
This hand folded around to Scharf on the button.
Come on. How much this time?
With the bullet.
Remember my bully tip?
He's going to fold. Whoa.
Wow.
Pass.
Did Phil just talk him off that?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened though. I mean, that was ridiculous.
How did Phil talk him off that?
That was ridiculous. Yes, that was. I mean, he's got 578,000. He's got an ace on the button. It's an automatic raise. Look, automatic raise.
Check.
And Phil's talked him off it, and now Phil might get in trouble here.
What's Eddy Scharf doing though?
I don't know. Whoever bets is going to win this.
I think Phil will take this.
He usually does when he's desperate.
I don't think Phil's got the necessary cojones to put it all in. If he puts a little bet in, she might come over the top of him. She might move over the top of him, yeah?
Nah.
Oh, she should have done that. I mean,
Eddy Scharf presented Phil.
You know what, though? But I mean, Lieu knows that he ain't got a kingery jack there.
What's Eddy? He's just afraid he just doesn't want to just rather dribble the chips away right now instead of putting a raise in.
I mean, how amazing was that pot? I mean, how did Hellmuth manage to win that? It's like he put the others in a zombie trance or something.
It's like they want to keep giving him a little bit of chips, so he's not in desperate situation. You know?
Like his stack just increased by 40% or so. Phil Hellmuth, the original poker brat, since he became the youngest ever world champion in 1989. He's added more bracelets than anyone.
I'm not going to be very satisfied with second or third, I don't think. You know, I mean, it's just, especially after winning 4. I mean, it's like Jack Nicklaus. You've hit the first 2 great shots to 10 feet. You can't dog the birdie. You got to knock it in, man.
Well, it ain't over until the man in the black hat says so, but this a real gut check. There's the haves and the have-nots 4-way, and Hellmuth is going to have to make every move count. Lieu in a similar position.
It's a super, super tight game, isn't it? Nobody wants to be the fool.
We're all waiting for Phil to go out. That's what's happening here. And that's why this game is like pulling teeth. Go on, Eddy, make it 300 and take it. Don't call. Just raise it. You can't call with a king-9.
Call.
Oh, maybe you can. I don't know why. What do you want to catch? A king or a 9? And go broke. Well, it's a pretty good flop for the ace-deuce.
And Eddy.
Eddy scored a bit too, yeah, but the ace-deuce of hearts.
It's about what you
know what? I might check this, and if Eddy makes a bet, raise.
This could also be the end of Eddy here.
This is how these Scandinavians play these nut flush draws. I'll tell you that. Eddy's going to put a bet in here, and Juha's going to move all in. Let's see it. There it comes.
Eddy's going to go running.
There comes the 50,000 bet, and there comes the raise. And this is what you get for calling with a king-9. You get schmitzeled. Did I just call this exactly right, boys? It's scary, huh?
Counted. And Eddy Scharf. Eddy Scharf is one of those moves where he wants to protect his stack. He doesn't want to gamble with it.
And the thing is, I said, don't call with the king-9, you get into trouble. You know, and as soon as that flop came down, we knew the writing was on the wall.
I mean, you did say it. You are good, Dave. I mean,
Juha's not afraid, is he?
If he calls this, I'm giving some big prices. He don't call this.
I think they're all taking some time off the clock.
Yeah.
He just revealed a lot of himself there, didn't he? And Juha, look how strong Juha looks.
Well,
right
you know,
now.
Juha knows that if he catches an ace or an ad, it's good. So he knows he's got 12 cards. If he gets called, he's not in such bad shape, you know.
We'd win all tournaments.
Lines
You guys are so far
15
behind, it's not
and
even fun.
30,000.
So far behind, you have no
Helmuth's got
idea
the button,
what
but
you-
that's
what
the
you've done
only good news for him.
Pretty good.
None.
This game was all about luck.
He needs a hand.
You have no idea what you've gotten away with tonight.
Some pictures there.
Yeah, the Scharf's got
So far,
Jack
anyway.
King suited. It's a pretty good hand.
Phil's just made a big announcement that he's not going any farther. He's going to gamble now.
And he's got the hand. Look at this.
Oh, look at this. You see, he's found an ace queen straight away as he made the statement.
Yeah, he's going to have the
And Eddy
double up
Scharf's
straight
going to
away.
make this 60, 70. What's the blinds now?
15 and
15,
30.
30. He's going to
All
make. Yeah.
in.
Wow. Now
Scharf just limped in?
I don't know what he
You
did.
sensed it the last minute, didn't you? You were going to raise, and then you just sensed it at the last minute.
And it's probably enough to get Juha off a hand.
30, 60, 70, 79 dimes more? Huh? 79 dimes.
I call.
Call.
Well, no then. Can if Eddy gets lucky, if Phil's going to go out,
One ace is out.
Phil is going to go out screaming.
Okay, this is the first all-in in 7 hours I've had.
He's right about that.
But I'll tell you what, Phil's the only guy in this tournament who's had success with an ace queen so far.
Turn an ace and end this race.
Well, look at this.
2 clubs.
Two clubs, baby. All of a sudden, he's gone
You
fair.
just became the favorite. How about the ace of spades?
Another club.
Ace of spades, and it's like...
Wow, look at it. You know what? I've backed Phil, and that's a bad sign. Whenever I back anybody, it's a bad sign.
Scharf
Another
just
club.
became
You don't have to
the
sweat anymore.
favorite.
Ace
Another
of
club
spades
up
is
there.
perfect.
One more club.
Well, a club will seal the deal. But
If you
a
have to
jack,
hit something, at least make
a
it
jack will
so I
make
have
it
the red draws,
exciting.
you know?
Oh, he's got
I
the
don't
queen
want
ball
queen
now.
anymore.
Queen ball now.
Come on.
Wow.
Deuce of diamonds and
Phil has just been so lucky this tournament. He's not going to miss this hand. There's no way he can miss
They know
out.
what's going to happen if I win this.
You know the board will pair
They
with
know
a
what's
9
gonna
or
happen if I
something.
win this
Make it
pot.
a safe card.
They are so rooting against me.
Deuce of spades.
I'm
Is this the
rooting for
beginning
you,
of the
Phil.
Hellmuth comeback? It is!
Wow.
No risk.
79,000.
You know, Phil's the only guy in the tournament not only manages to win with ace queen, but look at that flop. I mean, Eddy's hit a great flop there. You know, he's got 15 cards to catch,
I have
a
79.
jack, a king, or a club.
79.
He just said it before the hand got dealt. If I win this tournament in 7 hands, it's because of what I done.
Whoo, baby doll. All that waiting. Now I get aces and kings, and I win it.
This is the biggest chip stack he's had in about 100 hands.
Do you think I would have faded that draw there?
See?
Was a bit
See?
more than just waiting.
No, these blinds are so big now. Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Steady
I mean,
Eddy.
Phil misplaces one hand. He's got no chips either. He makes it 90,000.
Pass.
Well, Phil don't do too many bad moves, apart from when he's got a lot of chips and he tries to bully.
All in.
Call.
Oh, you got to think the Jack 7's in bad shape. What's he called it with?
It was a quick roll for Juha.
Yeah, he's got the ace-7. This is like about the worst scenario.
And Juha, again, and every time he's got someone all in, he's got him totally outclassed and totally dominated.
Exactly right.
This is about to be 3-way, unless Liz can hit the hook.
Hit the hook.
Will the hook come? Let's see.
Is it there? It's not there. But she's got an 8 for a split.
She does.
She's got an 8 or a jack.
Couple middlers.
I feel sorry for Liz. She's done a lot wrong this tournament, really. You know, today, it just felt bad for her. That's irrelevant.
It's changed nothing, has it?
No.
She has been tough in this premiership.
She's played good.
She's got a lot of talent.
Oh. Oh, well, never mind. She gives a big smile. She'll be happy it's over. Look, I mean, at least it's over.
Marathon session, eh?
Yeah.
Little Liz Lieu, she'll be back. She can play this game.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the button one more time.
Then so.
Unlucky Lieu. Well, they're all getting a bit happy. Now, Phil's getting happy. He's sneaking closer and closer. He knows if he catches a little bit of form now, he's favourite.
Yeah, and Eddy Scharf has done nothing wrong now. I mean, he'll be very happy because he's in second position and he's playing safe poker.
He's playing safe poker, and he's a good poker player, but he can't play safe poker with these blinds now. You've got to rock and you've got to roll, baby. And you've got to put a little bit more rock than roll.
This final table was tough, very, very tough. And there's 3 players left, and I think Juha is going to win it. It's his 30th birthday, too, so it'd be nice for him to win it.
Final 3, and Helppi risen a mountain of $1 million in chips. Big climb for Hellmuth here. Is he just showing a little tension now? Eddy Scharf there, he's played a fantastic tournament. Has he come as far as he can go? Is it the end of the road for him?
I don't know, we'll see. If he catches a few cards, he can win it too. I mean, he caught the deck yesterday. That's the only trouble. He caught not yesterday, the last match that we played. And you can only catch the deck so many times.
Hellmuth counting out a raise.
I caught the deck about 4 years ago in a
50 more.
5-10 cash game.
50,000 more.
What kind of raise is that?
That's a 2 kings raise. Look, there they come. Here we come. Now there comes the old machine has finally kicked in, the shuffling machine.
Helppi, a loose call.
He's calling in with a 7. I don't like this call. Phil likes it. Now, if he's a straight draw, he might... Oh, the ace is there. This might save Phil. Phil don't like that ace, I'll tell you.
He's checked it.
Well, Juha check it.
Check.
Juha could have taken this.
If he could have moved all in there, would have won it. But
7 or 8.
There's the 7 from heaven.
Unbelievable.
This could be the end of Phil.
Juha's got to put a bet in here now. And what's Phil going to do? Phil might move all in. Phil could move all in here.
He won't move all in.
He won't, but he could. He's got a feeling that Juha is stealing off him.
90,000.
If the ace was not there...
He can't let this go, can he?
He's going to be sick here, Phil. He'll be so... He's going to start talking to me. I'll tell you what Phil's going to do. I'm taking even money, he talks to me. Do you see this hand, Devil? Do you see what happens to me? Does anybody want to give me even money?
Yeah, I see this happening.
Oh boy, what can I do with this hand?
Phil's been unlucky here. Unlucky.
I have a choice.
No doubt
Don't
about
stick
that.
it in, bro.
I do not think there's any
Don't
choice
stick
here.
it in, buddy. Don't stick it in. I've backed you.
What can I do?
Please don't stick it in. Please,
Miracle, right?
please.
Don't have outs.
Don't stick it in, bro.
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Don't stick it in, buddy.
That's
No,
the end of the road
don't
for Phil
stick
Hellmuth.
it in, for God's sake. Well, Phil needs an ace, a
Unbelievable.
jack, or a king. Ace, a jack, or a king. Oh, we've seen the
You got
end.
an ace, yeah, I got kings.
7s. When Phil sees this, he's going to be
7, 8
sick.
offsuit.
Look at this. This is where the chair goes flying and the shuffling machine
But we
goes.
know Phil can hit this.
Oh,
He can
Phil
hit
can hit
the
it. We
king.
know Phil can.
We know it's about even money.
It's about even money.
Is this the end of the road for Hellmuth? He's drawing live.
Ace, jack, or a king. Come on, baby. I've backed you, Phil. What are you doing to me?
What will it be?
Sake. Oh.
It's over.
7-8 offsuit. Well, Phil, you did raise it a very small amount.
Good play,
What? How big a raise did Phil put in there?
Do you think he's seriously
Race the guy
happy?
fucking one hand in like
Oh, yeah.
4 hours, and he called the 7-8.
He did
offsuit.
congratulate him,
That's a
Dad.
player, right?
Did he mean it?
He's third
What a
place.
joke.
What a joke.
Is he blowing up?
One hand in fucking 6 hours.
He's going to smash the place up, I'll tell you that.
Finally got his kings.
I don't want to be the hotel room when Phil gets back.
Yeah, he finally found them.
Oh, come on, man. How do I feel? Juha called with 7-8 offsuit. I didn't raise... we played 130 hands. I raised his blind 4 times. He defended with 7-8 offsuit when I had kings and sucked out. That's just... he's on another fucking plane than me in poker. He's not even close. For like 90 hands, I never had anything at all. And I waited and waited and waited just by the pure patience and skill, the patience and the fortitude that I have to stay in there. I just waited and waited and waited. And finally, I picked up ace-queen after 100 hands and was able to move in with it. And it held up, luckily. And then I picked up 2 kings, and the Juha called me with a 7-8 offsuit. That's such a terrible call. The kid doesn't even understand poker. Am I pleased? I'm not pleased at all. I mean, I won 4 heats, but who cares? I don't really care about the 4 heats. All I care about is the final. All I care about is I won the premiership or I didn't win the premiership. It doesn't matter that I won 4 tournaments. It seems like just a waste. You know, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. That was so obvious what you had.
The Premier League of Poker is head-to-head. 12 of the best poker players in the world, and down
Was he
now
paying attention all week?
to
Or did
only
he think
2.
that you were gonna,
Juha Helppi,
change
no
your-
accident.
I think he thought
He's got
I
the
was doing
chip
what I did
lead.
yesterday, played title first
Devilfish
and then
and
move.
Eddie Scharf has
Plus.
been steady.
You know, they're all talking about Phil played bad and this, that, but I think Phil played bad for the first hour, but he tried to bully with a chip stack.
These two outlasted Phil Hellmuth, and they should be proud of themselves because Phil was trying hard and played great. But between them now, Juha has about a 4-1 chip lead. What else is in it, Tony? I mean, Juha seems to have all the moves.
Yeah, Juha's waiting for things to happen, and they're happening to him in a nice way.
That's nice.
Yeah, nice king, queen. 2 4s. We've got, this is it. It's all in. Unless if Juha moves all in first, maybe Eddie don't want a coin flip.
Raise.
I think this is all, yeah, this must be an all-in
Eight,
hand.
Well, maybe Eddie don't want a coin flip. And those 2 4s is a coin flip. We'll have to see.
Surely he can't afford to fold
If
his
he moves
hand.
it all in, he knows it's a coin flip situation. Does he want a coin flip situation?
Does Juha call though?
I think Eddie's prepared to be patient.
more.
What is he going to do here?
He's got to move all in or throw it away. It's very simple.
He's going to pass.
But what will he do? What's in his head?
I don't know, but the trouble is now if he moves all in now, he's waited that long and messed around that long that Juha's going to put him on maybe a
The
small thing.
machine.
He hasn't come this far just to throw it all away on a gamble.
Yeah, I think the right move there was all in, actually. I mean, he had a chance of picking it up, and he had a coin flip situation if he never, so. And who knows, Juha could have had an ace-deuce or an ace-3. He could have been like 11-4 favourite.
Well, if it's me or you, we're definitely moving in. We're not going to die with 2
See,
fours.
now he's going
Raise
all
all
in
in.
with a 5-6.
6, 5.
Call.
And Juha's got that
No,
beat.
it's just a small ace.
Well, he's got
I've got
a small ace.
6.
No, small ace. Yeah, but
I
it's
know.
still not so bad, this. This is all, how small he is.
this one.
How fitting that Juha could win here with the dangler.
This is 50-50.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The dangler
Paljon
comes.
later.
Look at this. An absolute coin flip.
It is.
Yep,
Which side do you take?
One time.
one time. Wow, is it the dangler? The dangler's there, baby. The dangler is there.
5.
He
Two
needs.
running-
He
two
wants
give him
running spades,
redraws.
give
Deuce of
that to
diamonds,
me,
deuce
don't
of
you?
diamonds.
5 or spades.
Deuce
Five
or
six. 2 running spades.
Deuce of diamonds.
5 or a spade or a 6.
an
One
ace?
spade to sweat, and then a 5 or...
That's a good card.
Oh, that's a good card. It's
One
a
more.
good card for him now. It's just a 5 or a 6. Look
And
at
my
Juha.
boy Juha might win this.
He's breaking out the smile.
The smile's out, and Eddie looks like
Wait a minute.
Eddie looks like the
Put him
traxer fell off the tank.
The visors are off.
Eddie's wishing that he'd done the move with the 2 4s now. It's all over, baby.
Game.
And what a champion.
Yeah, what a champion. He played well. Go on, you are, baby. Take it home to that 2-month-old baby and buy him some new socks or something.
You gotta say he's the best player by a mile tonight.
On
He
his
played well
birthday.
tonight, and he caught the deck when he had
On the
to.
flop.
And he's outclassed Phil fair and square. Fair income better than him on a day.
Fair dinkum, Boyle. Fair dinkum.
Over in the green room. These guys all just delighted to have been part of this.
Hey, we went to war today. We battled, man. No one went out till the blinds for 10 and 20,000. We were playing the game, man.
We have a champion, and a very worthy one, I think you'll agree. Congratulations, Juha Helppi.
Thank you.
You must be really proud.
I am proud of this. It was really nice to win a trophy. I've been second in many major tournaments, and now I finally won the trophy, so it's a big day for me.
It was a great final table. Eddie Scharf, commiserations, but congratulations on your second. You met Juha 4 times head up in this tournament. You guys really got to know each other.
Yeah, that's right. We came into the tournament and said, well, maybe we'll meet heads up again. And he said, yeah, but this time I have to win. I'm 2-1 ahead. I'm 2-1 ahead. So that's the way it worked out.
The prestige of beating a field this tough. I mean, and knowing you did it, you know, in such a convincing fashion.
Can't even understand. I beat the likes of Devilfish, Hellmuth, and guys like this. It's just a great feeling.
And what a fitting day to win this title, Juha, because it is your birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is my 30th birthday.
Well, here to wish you a happy birthday and present your trophy is the head of online gaming at Matchroom Sports, Eddy Hearn.
Well done, Juha. Worthy champion of the first Premier League.
Thank you.
Well done. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Well, congratulations again to Juha Helppi, the first ever Premier League champion. We'd like to think that something special has started here. This Premier League may change the face of poker forever.
Buckle up, baby, because we're going to war.
Go!
Don't say that to me.
Because I discussed it with you.
Please don't single me out for your rules, okay?
I need a win like a dead man needs a coffee.
I cried too much when I lose. You cross boundaries, that's much worse. In Texas Hold'em, I think I am the best in the world in tournament Hold'em. It's not even close.
What I think of Phil Hellmuth, I think if it was made out of chocolate, it would have fed itself by now.
You were a little bit rude there.
Bullshit.
It's time to take roll on that.
You're listening, baby. I'm going home tomorrow. You can finish the show yourself. I don't give a flying fuck.
Well, just
What the fuck is going on, man? Here, you give your speech. I know all the rules.
What? Yeah. I think the ball should be at home or playing in a sandpit somewhere.
1,000.
What if you can't still be simple?
Hellmuth is a donkey. I will crush him.
I ain't got absolutely no respect. Absolutely none. I mean, it's a joke.
You know, if you carry on like this, they're going to make you play in a straight check. You know that, don't you? You're going to have to push your chips in with that big Eddy.
Play great poker one more time. Great poker.
Don't do this to me.
I'm gonna rip him apart!
Tony, you've tried to double up the most dangerous player on the table with that.
You think you're the most dangerous. I think I can play you if you have even chips.
You're much better worst player I've ever seen, you prick.
I need to knock you out.
Why don't you fuck off with that camera?
Our final six gave it their all, and long after the money's gone, Juha Helppi will still be the first Premier League champion.